Okay, guys, thanks if you come down to see us today. Thanks so much. We really appreciate it. This is going to be our last number today. Got to say what's else for tonight. Yeah, if we don't catch you tonight and you've come out and seen us before and you've bought CDs and stuff, thanks so much for your support. We really appreciate it. It's been a good little run that we've had. But yeah, we're going to finish with we're burning at the anchor tonight. Yeah. We're going to leave you with a little song called Boy Named Sue.
This old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. No, I don't blame him cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did, before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke. He got a lot of laughs from a lot of folk, seen I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would kill and I get all red, some guy would laugh so I bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick, I grew up mean, my fist got hard and my wits got keen. Rolled from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, kill the man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Captain Bird in mid-July. I just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a shit of mud, there at the table, Dean Stud said that dirty mangy dog, the name is Sue. When I knew the snake was my own sweet dad, from a worn-out picture that my mama had, knew the scar in his cheek and his evil eye. Well, he was big and thin and gray and old, and I looked at him and my brother in cold. I said, my name is Sue. How do you do? It's time to die. So I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, came the knife and cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair right across his teeth, crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and a gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher man, but I really can't remember when he kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. When I heard him laugh, here I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, so I pulled my first, stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. He said, son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, then he's gotta be tough. Knew I wouldn't be there to help you way long, so I gave you the name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tougher or die. It's the name, it's hell to make you strong. Now you just fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravity in your guts and the spin in your eye. Cause I'm the son of a bitch, the name is Sue. What could I do? I got all chopped up and threw down my gun. I called him Pa and he called me son. Came away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I have a son, I think I'm gonna name him. Let me see. Let's have a little think about it. What was he gonna call him? Better joy, ain't me Sue. I hate that goddamn name.
Thanks so much for your time, guys. Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming down. Nice to see you all.
Yeah.